What up guys, and Kenny here, I'm back in another video today. So we're just going to be pushing early season with Icebow 3.6. So again, I'm using the Valkyrie just because I feel like she's better in the meta compared to the Knight. Unless you know like every single Knight interaction, I think the best option for you is Icebow 3.6 with the Valkyrie. Make sure you guys like this video and comment down below any kind of questions you have on any plays I do throughout the video, and yeah. So let's get started. So up against King Taha, I think that's how you say his name. I'm gonna pre-place a Tesla. This is kind of a risky play, but since I do have Rocket and Skeletons, I think this is an okay thing to do. I don't recommend you guys do this all the time, but yeah. Okay, wow, that was literally the worst place you could place his miner right there. We managed to get the King Tower activation. So I think this is Giant Double Prince. So this is usually a tough matchup, but I think we should be good because we do have the King Tower activated early on. Notice how I kind of cycled my Valkyrie a little bit high, because if I did it in the back, I felt like the Dark Prince was splashed. Since I do have this Valkyrie coming down the lane, I think it might be a good idea playing Icebow here. Actually, no. Now that I think about it, this is probably a bad Icebow. Hopefully we don't get punished too badly for this. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna log and then let it go. I'm not gonna NATO, because I know I'm down with Elixir. So yeah, really bad play. We might have just messed up badly there, but it's fine. I'm gonna go Icebow because I know his giant is out of cycle, and if he does have giant, he's gonna be low on elixir. So I might just play skeleton soon. See what he does first. I want to get to my Tesla as quick as possible, keeping our Icebow alive. I think our Icebow might die here. Let's see. I'm gonna log his E-Wiz, and he miners. So yeah, miner zap. So he's really low on elixir. So I'm gonna go in with an Icebow again. So this might look like spam, guys, but this is how you win. You gotta outcycle their giant. Catch them low on elixir and kind of predict when they're gonna go giant. Notice how I'm not going NATO. I could have NATO'd that, but that would have been a really risky play, since he would have been able to like zap and come back. And yeah, we caught his miner, I think. And yeah, we got a lock. Wow. So usually I usually don't play this matchup well, but we're somehow playing really well today. I'm gonna go Valk, and then I'm gonna Skeletons. I like using my troops before I Tesla, just because troops get a lot more value than buildings do. Let's see. Gotta make sure I log to kill the skiways, and perfect. We got another log, forcing out another fireball. So yeah, I gotta kind of keep him on his toes. It looks like spam, like no skills spam, but that's how you win, guys. I know he has like almost no elixir right now. Let's see. Okay, we kind of lost our momentum. That's okay. Let's see. Gonna go in again. Bad Prince. He should have played in the middle, if anything. Now he's forced to go giant in front of that. Yeah, I'm just gonna play my Tesla in the middle. Probably log the miner too. I don't want it to get too much chip damage. Perfect, both towers hit the miner and killed it. So right now you just kind of want to play passively, since it's triple and it's going to be hard getting a lock. But I don't know what he's doing. I'm trying to separate his troops, if that makes sense. I think he used his zap right there, so it's good to play my skeletons. Okay, so really aggressive fireball by him. I'm gonna rocket soon. I want to kind of force Force Elixir out of him first. It's actually, yeah, I wanted to NATO, but I just knew it was going to be too late. And really bad minor placement by him. He placed it right on top of my Valk, so I need to cycle back to Rocket as quickly as possible. Okay, yeah, I think we got it in time, and yeah, GG. So yeah, I really beat Giant Double Prince just because of how hard the matchup can be if they're really good, but yeah, I'm just glad that we managed to pull that off. So I would say in this matchup, try to get a King Tie activation with the E-Wiz or maybe a minor if they give you the opportunity. And don't let your Tesla die too quickly. I would say those are the two biggest tips. Let's see, so again, I'm gonna place my Ice Wizard a little bit high for his Dark Prince. I'm just gonna log low. Might need to late Tesla. They'll wait for the Dark Prince to connect on my Ice Wizard. Might not need it. Yeah, probably didn't need it right there. I'm gonna make sure I skeleton so the Fisherman doesn't hit my Tesla, because I know this is RG because no other deck runs Fisherman. Okay, let's see. So he's really smart not going with a blank RG. I wanted to NATO in the Mega Minion just because I don't want him to RG in front, because that can get a little bit tricky sometimes. Gonna have the awkward Ice Wizard. And I'm not gonna log, I'm just going to probably Tesla. Okay, interesting. So in these kinds of matchups, the RG Fisherman matchups, I feel like Valkyrie is a lot better than Knight, just because she can hit multiple units at once, as you guys just saw. Like, if I had the Knight, I felt like I probably would have lost right then and there. Okay, I'm gonna go in with an Icebow just because his RG's out of cycle. And I feel like against this kind of RG deck, it's not really good to go in with an offensive Icebow. So it might have been a mistake by me just because he's able to almost cycle back. Maybe against RG Cage or like a heavier RG type it would be okay, but guess maybe that was a bad play. But I'm glad we didn't get punished for it, so that's pretty good, I guess. Kind of have to catch up in damage. Gonna defensive Expo, and wow, he has the lightning variation. I'm not really sure who has matchup when they have lightning. Maybe me, I'm not sure, but it's probably him. Most likely, since he does have the Motherwitch. Gonna go Rocket on his Mega Minion just because he did that pointless lightning earlier. I might have to Tesla soon. Gonna NATO his troops into my Valkyrie, and wow, guys. Just wow. She got so much value there, and he was forced to Dark Prince. Shows you guys the power of the Valkyrie right there. So he doesn't have Fisherman, so it's pretty safe to go Valkyrie up high. And I might need to cycle to a NATO. I mean, cycle back to another Tesla. Okay, I'm really glad that RG retargeted. I feel like it might get another hit, and perfect. Okay, so we're not out of it yet. We still have a chance to come back. Gonna Ice Wizard high in case he wants to lightning. Let's try to snipe this Motherwitch. And perfect. Okay, I think that might have been a bad play right there. Just because he can go RG right now, and yeah. Yeah, guys, this is pretty tricky. Let's go Tesla high up. NATO. No log. Okay, wow, perfect, guys. Maybe that was a little bit risky by me. I probably should have played defensive Expo instead. Okay, let's see if this does anything. gonna log this back, and I'm gonna Tesla low. Okay, perfect. We managed to take care of the RG. Just to relieve some pressure off my defense, I'm just going to go in with an offensive Icebow, then Rocket. Just so he can't like spam everything at the bridge. I'm gonna pressure with Ice Wizard at the bridge. Hopefully I can get back to another Rocket. Okay, let's see. What's he gonna do? Yeah, that's GG. That was somewhat close, but I felt like we could have played a lot better, utilizing our defensive Icebows a lot more since he did have Lightning instead of Fireball. But yeah, so we're top 500. Not too bad. Okay, so he is a pretty good player. Okay, we're in a match against Lord. Yeah, I don't want to try. I don't want to butcher the name, but yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go Ice Wizard. I don't like going Valkyrie in the back against Ghost. Just because it's a lot easier of a target against the Magic Archer. So I like to kind of predict Tesla right there. I mean, try to predict Magic Archer every time when they have Ghost in that position. You can't really go wrong with that position because, you know, it's kind of universal. You can defend almost anything, so it's kind of looking like some kind of Royal Ghost control deck or something. I don't think it's Graveyard just since he does have the Royal Ghost, but let's see. Okay, so Pekka. Okay, so Pekka Fireball, Royal Ghost, Goblin Hut. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a minor. If he had a minor. Okay, so I think the plan here would be to just kind of play defensively and try to look for an opening. I don't really want to go in just because he does have Zappies and Goblin Hut. I feel like that would probably be a negative trade for my Icebow, so I'm just gonna kind of be chill. So I'm just gonna defensive Icebow here. I think he used his Fireball earlier, I'm not too sure, but yeah. So right there, I didn't really want the Baby D to lock onto my Tesla. I probably could have played it earlier, but I feel like that would have been a bad play, so I waited a bit before I played my Tesla on purpose. Pretty aggressive Motherwitch by him. Just gonna set up with another Tesla. See what he does. Have to kill the Zappies, they're pretty annoying. Okay. So I'm gonna play another defensive Icebow right here. Just because he used this Fireball again. I think I might rocket whatever he puts in the back on the left side, where I have most of my damage. Even if it's like 1 or 2 Zappies, I'm just gonna rocket it. And yeah, perfect. So I'm gonna go in with the rocket right here. I'm gonna set up with a Tesla right next to my Icebow. I feel like he's gonna try to go in and spam at the bridge. So I'm gonna try to separate his Pekka from my Valkyrie. To go in for another defensive Icebow soon, depending on what he does. Okay, I might not need to. Let's Tesla in the middle. Unless he fireballs it. Perfect, guys. So I'm actually gonna play my defensive Icebow right here. I know you guys are thinking, yeah, I could just get fireballed, but he just used his fireball, so he'd have to cycle back to another one. But my Icebow would have already gotten its value by then. Okay, let's go Ice Wizard away from our Icebow. And I'm actually going to Valk and then Skeletons, making sure the Pekka doesn't hit my Valk. So this Tesla is really important. It's going to help me go in for another Expo right here, because I don't think he's going to expect me to go Expo and perfect. So he went Goblin Hut in the back, so I know he's low in Elixir, so I just kind of have to spam at the bridge right now. And I think we should get a lock right here, and yeah guys, wow. So I think we should win the game if we defend perfectly. I know he's low in Elixir again, since he used that fireball on my Expo, so I'm just gonna spam him again at the bridge. Just need a NATO again, and yeah, this is perfect. There's no way he can come back. And yeah, he gave up. I mean, I don't blame him for giving up, because there was not much he could really do there at the end. And yeah, GG. That was a pretty good battle, I think. Okay, we're almost top 300 in the world. Okay, so another pretty good player. Okay, so we're up against Lil Peep. I think I've seen him before somewhere, but I'm not exactly sure where. Okay, this might be Expo, let's see. Since he did use his log. Okay, I guess it might be 2.6, so I'm gonna go Expo and then Valkyrie right away. And yeah, this might be 2.6. Okay, I take that back since he does have the Earthquake. Gonna NATO his bomber in, hopefully we get connection, and no we don't. So what you always want to do in this matchup is to try to get a King Tower activation if possible. And that would have been a really good prediction if I had Skeletons in cycle. See what he's gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna log as soon as the bomber gets close enough. And wow, that was a pretty interesting Earthquake by him. I think that was a pretty good Earthquake. I'm gonna have to Rocket and then Skeletons. Yeah, this guy knows what he's doing for sure. Probably gonna go in pretty soon. Gonna wait. Hopefully I get my Valkyrie ready. Aw, dang, unfortunately we missed our NATO. That's fine. I think we're a little bit low in Elixir. Hopefully he doesn't have enough for Earthquake. And yeah, perfect. So good so far. We didn't take too much damage, but we didn't deal too much damage either, so guess it's kind of even right now. Well, not really. Let's go in for a Tesla right here. Kind of misplaced it a little bit, but that's fine. I think we should be able to break through his Ebarbs, and I just need a log and NATO, I think. Should be able to get this connection. Dang, I think Bomber's OP, guys. I feel like it's really broken, especially for 2 Elixir. Okay, perfect. We didn't misplace our Tesla there. So, I'm probably gonna go Expo right here. Maybe that was a bad... Yeah, that was a bad Expo. Just because we didn't have our Valk in hand. And his Ebarbs were able to get a lot of value. So I'm probably gonna just leave that Ebarb. And perfect. We didn't get a shot on a tower. So this is looking pretty bad for us. And we misplaced our Tesla again. Oh wow, the Hog managed to get a hit, and we misplaced our NATO. Okay, we need to get something going, and wow, this guy is playing this really well. Okay, let's test up here, and then rocket, because we really do need damage. You can't really break through. I felt like I should have been playing more defensively instead of like offensively with Icebows. I feel like that was my mistake. Let's go in right here. He just needs like a few more earthquakes and logs, and he wins. Okay, let's go in with the rocket right here. Go Icebow opposite lane of this earthquake, and Tesla right next to it, right here in this position. Gonna Ice Wizard in the bridge, at the bridge to pressure and log predict, and wow. Yeah, that's GG. Not much I could do right there. I mean, I kind of played that really bad, but it was until the end, until I started playing decently. But yeah, GG. We're top 500 in the world. And yeah, this might be our last match of the video. Let's go Skeletons in the back, just to start off. See what he has. I'm gonna Valkyrie in the back. Okay, mini Pekka. Usually, Golem decks run Mini Pekka and Sparky, so those are the two decks I'm really thinking of, but other than that, not sure. So Dark Prince and Mini Pekka, so I think this is for sure Sparky. Yeah, this is Sparky for sure. So as long as I don't mess up, I don't think I should lose this matchup. So he overspent with that Ewis, so I think I might punish him with an Icebow right here, right away. He should only have like 4 or 5 elixir. And yeah, perfect. So yeah, we managed to get a pretty good lock that I think won us the game. And yeah, so perfect. So we're up about 1200 damage. And as long as we play really passively, I think we should win. Oh, so pro tip guys, never cycle your Tesla in the middle and single like this, because if they go Sparky, it would be a bad play to go on rocket right away, since you just wasted like 10 elixir. And they could just go Goblin Giant in the back and you lose, but thankfully this guy isn't a good Sparky player, so he wasn't able to punish us for it. Okay, I'm gonna late log on this Dark Prince. And then Tesla in the middle, like always. So once it hits double, I think it's pretty safe to go Tesla in the middle. I don't know what this guy is doing. He just gave me a free rocket on his tower. So I'm gonna go Icebow right away. Opposite lane and predict whatever he's gonna play. And this Ice Wizard Valk. Hopefully we break through. Let's see. I'm gonna NATO his Ewis too. And wow, just perfect. I think we get a connection right here. As long, yeah. Just gonna log just to get some chip damage again. So I kind of like to Tesla low in this matchup because good Sparky players can just sniper Tesla if you play in the middle. It's just Ice Wizard in the back. As you guys can see, I'm playing this really, really patiently. No need to overcommit and just lose for no reason. And wow, I don't know how that mini Pekka didn't go to my King Tower. So yeah, really good play by him. I'm gonna have to NATO. And then Valk, I think my Valk should kill his Sparky. And defensive Icebow. So I can't let him get any kind of damage. Especially after that mini Pekka mess up. Have to try to kite his mini Pekka imperfect. Okay, so we did take quite a bit of damage from that mini Pekka on our Tesla, but I think that's pretty fine. And yeah, this should be GG unless he has an absolutely big miracle. Then I highly doubt him coming back from this. So I'm just gonna Rocket NATO just to end things. And yeah, GG. So yeah, that was a pretty successful video. So shout out to everyone who stayed through the whole video. Man, y'all are just the best. You guys are really carrying my channel right now. I appreciate every single one of y'all. And yeah, so let's see where we ended off. Top 340. And yeah, guys, Kenny